Alright. 5911 field checked all those Gola wagons. Need to take to help. Check your work order. Help dispatch. Contact you later. Empty gondola wagon. Drop request from helper. Go via Martin Yard. Send your track one hole at. So, we're getting those string adolas. And I'm just calling them that because that's not real. Gondolas. It's gondola in America. It's not gondola. Dirt. And I'm going third. So yeah, I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII. That's what I decided on. Oh, I applied all my brake, and I haven't even. Woo! Special. It's my first day on the job, guys. Cut me a little slack. I didn't even interview to be an engineer. I interviewed or something else. That wouldn't that be some crap? Be like, well, you just gotta drive this train. So I don't know. I want to kind of keep these popping a little bit. So maybe one of these train simulators once a week, followed by a little Final Fantasy or whatever game I decide to play. You know, on the other days, because I was trying to keep a switch looked weird. No, it's lined up. Okay, whatever. Kind of trying to keep a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule instead of just having. Cause I haven't been doing this like since the beginning of the year, maybe, and it's on what, middle of March now, middle of the pandemic. So I'm still learning, just piddling with it. I'm trying to make all my content the same game. Like when I was playing Resident Evil 4, I just straight up played it on a few days off and just threw it together and just had it all just basically scheduled. I mean, I went on like 3 weeks without really playing any and recording any games. It's just the way I had. It's all lined up to go. And it wasn't but yesterday and today, mostly today, I guess, I really started throwing some videos back on there, scheduling it for the next few weeks, because I think Friday, because today's Thursday, yeah, tomorrow would have been the last video to go up, which was the first one of these train simulators. I don't know. If you post videos, how do you do it? What do you prefer to do? I have a feeling I've really... Okay. Shunt neck hold. Where in the piss is that? Okay, so I gotta go backwards. So, in the last episode of this, leaving helper, that was technically me. There. So it's really kind of neat how RBJets kind of does all this. He's really got this down. It's really kind of neat. Because he's got you... Could be your next YouTube as a guest, my buddy. Oh, buddy boy. Sorry, I was just editing some videos, and that end video, or the end, I like it. It's got them deep cuts. I like it better than the one that I was doing for the Resident Evil 4, but I like changing stuff up, so it'll probably be the song. It might be the train simulation, unless I do a new outro for this. All right. Well, that should be red. Shouldn't be green at all. Silly. Silly game. Gotta wait. Just listen to that old GP9. Just da 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 da. Oh, so this is like a dead track. Like, it goes to nothing. So this shouldn't be green. It should be red too. Or at least restricting. Woo! Let's ease them down, sonny boy. This old downhill. So downhill ain't good. We'll hit that bell for these crew members standing by the train cars. Old train car. Let's kind of check up a little bit. There we go. About to couple up. Ba-da! Yay! Reverse clear signal switch. Hold at that same spot that I was at. So, yeah, there we go. It's plenty of power. Just pooting out a bunch of black smoke. That's what I'm talking about. Son, kill that cow. Da, 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 da. Now I'm just speeding a little bit. Who cares? It's barely 1 mile an hour over. So when I foul the switches, that light sillily goes red. Incorrect. So I imagine I'll shove these train cars. A little bit of EOT. That's pretty silly. Well, I'm just gonna grab all these train brakes. I don't even care. I'm done trying to be super correct. There we go. All right. Silly, silly. Let's see. Utah Railway Junction North, hold there. Forward onto main line. Shouldn't need that much to shove it since I'm so downhill. I'm actually going to have to play with the brakes to keep control of it. Bunch of switching and switching these train cars. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Let's see. I still got 0.3 miles to Junction north track? That's south track. Junction north track. What am I doing? Stop at north, go, crossover, couple. Okay. All I know is I have an A Pro. Nope, it's not me. Urgh. We're about to be able to shove 30. And like I said, in the last time I was shoving a cut of cars this way, you'd only go 20. But for the sake of time and brevity, and I'm going to just do 30. It's what the game wants me to do. I don't know if I told this story the last time, but I was playing. I had bought like an Amtrak set because I wanted Amtrak for some reason. I don't even run that many passenger trains on these games. They're entertaining sometimes, to say the least. That said, I guess we're going to shove clear of this siding. The siding of this signal is what I meant to say. Oh. It's like the Super Chief on San Bernardino, and you're running this train. It's already behind time with all these stalled trains in a big winter storm, and like you're running the whole thing, and it's wanting you to go like as fast as you can run, but the signals it gives you is like garbage, approach mediums. You can't go faster than like 30, 35. So I'm like following signal indication, running it like you would run it, and it's like, you failed, you didn't get here in the allotted time. And I'm talking like I was late compared to the time it was wanting me to do. It was silly. Head over to helper, check your work order, west help crossover, north track 2, note all manual junction switches. Back them up, clear block. I should just roll straight on down this hill, but I can roll 30 with this little bitty. Let me just go ahead and put it on the old Whoo, boy. Oh no, yes. Ah, man. I'm gonna go and put it on old dynamic braking here. Because it's gonna start trying to fly down this hill. It's gonna cruise down this hill. Cruise and fly down this hill. That's actually not too awful bad. Actually, I'm going to come off of it a little bit and let her catch up on some speed. Some speed is what I need. Tut, 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 tut. I mean, I could run in the cab, but this is just, I like looking at my trains. Clear block. So I'm going to ease up here, and I'm going to make sure it's got me lined up, I guess. Go through crossover. Okay, so it's got me going through the crossover. Woohoo! She's cruising now. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm slowing down too quickly, and I'm being stupid. Okay, I eased up way too much. Well, at least I'm not going to be speeding greater than a few miles per hour, maybe. I got an approach coming up. Wouldn't it be more like a divert? No, no, not this one. The next one's the one where it's going into the crossover. Never mind. Go via. Woo! We got some frame droppage. Maybe I need to invest in a better graphics card. Not that this one's horrible. I got a 1070. Nothing. A lot of shadows in this area. Alright. Okay, diverging clear. That's pretty silly. That shouldn't just be an approach. Usually it'd be like an approach diverging or something like that. Or divert. Yeah. Because a diverging approach would be red over yellow. Of course, who knows how they did signals back in these days. Because you know, if your main power is an SD or a GP9, sorry, this has got to be like the 70s, you know. Oh, he's up a little bit more. Okay, I'm not too. Let's see. I gotta go to empty wagons need cleared. Add tankers to back on helper yard track 502. What? It's pretty silly. Okay, so we're going to a little bit of power, more power, baby. Ooh, she still wants to get away from me. Ah! This is pretty silly. This sounds like some KCS bullcrap they would have you do. I know you just come in the yard with this cut in the front of your engines, but couple up to these train cars here. Took all my brain power to keep train in speed and blow for that crossing. But we doing it, son. Oh, I'm alert. She just wants to run off. RUNNOFT. But it's okay. Because we got her down and out. Or whatever. Looks like we got a lot of stuff to do on this list. Can I like save as I go? That might not be a bad idea. Do a couple things, save it. So what about that train? When's that train going out? Oh, going into this yard's killing my FPS, my FIPS. Is it still like downhill? Wow, 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 wow. Oh, that's the bridge noise, like out of nowhere. Weird. would be that significant. But whatever. So is this like a roundhouse? That's like the sand tower, probably. I don't know. I don't know nothing. Alright, let's shut them down a little bit more, I guess. It's not very solid, independent. Temp drop all wagons now. Proceeds south with tanker cars. Add drop to string on 407. Add drop. It's weird. Alright. Alright, so we go via that to where? So I need to go there. Where am I at? There I are. So yes. Cool. Just lazily chill all the way back this way. Start grabbing brake when I need to, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna put that on down since we're working in this yard. This is kind of strange that you would have one job work these two yards like this. Really, this would be your home yard. Martin would be like the yard you went to go work in, but that would probably be what you did that day. I don't know. I just find it strange that you're doing all this. But then again, the railroad would have you do some messed up stuff anyways, so it's not that big a deal. Three more tank cars. Woo, it's gonna be a solid journey. Boom. Apply handbrakes to all the wagons for cutting away. Okay, Marcos. I need you to put 5 handbrakes. What the hell? Clear switch, flip switch. So I need to go to 501. Oh no, don't recouple. So I'm going via 501. So in real life, you would pull up to said switch and your conductor would get on the ground and throw said switch. Of course, like I said, in the other ones, this old times, you probably got 3 brakemen. Sounds like some engines are powering up somewhere. That old coal train right there is taking off. Couple 502, so it's whatever that one is. Sweet. Sweet Caroline. Well, now I'm starting to sing other songs. Ah, yeah. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 it. All right. Ooh, hold on. Let's see. Before I start running through switches here. That one's good. That one's good. One of these probably wasn't good. I think everything's good. I think it all lined up for me. Anyways, put that Brizity light on. Flying down this hill, son. Pacha! 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 Making stupid noises now. About to be curpled on up. Go south, apply handbrakes, drop wagon on yard track 406. Head south? Okay, so 406 is probably... Four not six is that one. Got a bunch of peeps right there. I'm gonna put it on. Well, no, you probably ain't need it for that. That's interesting. Oh, I know why. Red zone set up. Brake removed. Clear the red zone back up. Good for 25 train cars. Switches line. No derails in the way. Or blue flags. Or red flags. Or red boards. Or yellow birds. Or people. Everyone's like, what's he talking about? Well, that's what you got sound radio. You're talking to your engineer. See? You would have little old yardsmen, trainmen, right there on them stirrups, talking to you on the radio. They're your eyes. And you follow their instructions. You have to have all your faith in them. Like, boy, I hope they know what they're doing. Oh, but you gotta give a distance. How far you're gonna travel. You have to give a direction, generally. If you're on the point, you know, maybe back up, or back, rather. If you're an old engineer, you'd be like, oh, you can't go up. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, Marty. So, you'd have been like, on the point, back up, you're good for 25, or how many car lengths, because you go by car lengths, generally. Back up this many car lengths. All switches line. Derails, red boards clear. Or no red boards, no derails. No blue flags. You're on the point, or you're on the ground shoving. It's just all the... Oh, let's shut them down. I'm sitting here gabbing. Silly game wants me to plow all of them, probably. It's a bit excessive, especially on some empties. Oh, I need a few cars cleared, then added northbound freight that needs to leave ASAP. Pull forward and hold it 504. Sounds like a tarp. Really don't want to recouple into them. I'm at 406, so what's 504? Oh, show tax. That should take me to 504. Ooh-wee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's keep cruising along. Cruising Malone song. Okay. So I'm gonna let it drift on down. I'm gonna just not even gonna feather it. I'm just gonna go all indie. See, it probably wants me to back up. Something silly. Yep. So we gonna wait. Go via. Stop at. Ooh, couple two. Look, this sounds like a nightmare move that throw it at you. Helper yard back lead south and hold at north tip of helper yard snake lead. Whew. Shoot. Show task. And then I'm. Oh, this definitely is like a. Definitely like a snake. Look at this downhill I have to deal with. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, yard back lead right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I'm getting there. We're starting to stop at. Okay. We don't have too much longer of this, probably. Just swinging blocks. That's all this really is. It's just not swinging it between this track, that track. We're like moving stuff around the whole area. Some of it's kind of different. Probably wouldn't do that in real life to some extent, but you can't put anything past those people. They will have you do some interesting things. Like, I know this is a grain train, but you gotta pick up these 20 cars of freight that's going down that direction. So, it definitely feels very real. Go do this, go do that. Swing over here, swing over there. That old snake lead. Just pooting around at 15 miles an hour. Which isn't bad. KCS world, you'd be going at 10. Oh, KCS. Shaw. Can't help but make noises. I've always been a noisemaker to some extent. About to get off that old back lead. Oh, look at all these train cars just sitting back there. My goodness, it's just a mess around these parts lately. Marcos has got this yard all sewed up. Now everyone's like, who's Marcos? What are you talking about? Marcos was the yard master we had. And boy, oh boy, would he sew the yard up and just have a mess. Everything was a mess when that man worked. I love the guy. He's actually a good guy, but whoo boy. Blah, 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 blah. What track? 12. That's 14. It's 13, so it's this cut here. Bop. Pull onto the siding. Yard 12, couple back and forth. Okay. So it's that cut there. That cars. Really wish I could have both lights on, but whatever. Whatever it is. Whatever you say. Whatever it do. Do for you. Oopsies, I went to 16. Oh my goodness. So like I was saying, the yard tracks at like KCS Shreveport Yard, like everything is 10. If you're in the roundhouse, then you gotta go 5. The bell on. Exception was the main track. So if you're on main line, you could go 20. With, restricted speed. So when you work the remote control operations, this is strange. Why am I coupling into a caboose? Is this really where you're wanting me at? I'm on 12. Okay. So, the belt packs, they had a limit of 10. You couldn't go any faster than 10 because that was your minimum. So that's what they had. Well, we were testing out some new ones, and we had this new belt pack stuff, and you could go 15. I think I used 15 most of that day until it started really messing up because we'd drag out like 120 cars. There's no repeater on the radio. I don't know why it's moving. We could probably turn all these lights off. Yay, bad luck! Ah! What else was there to do? Stop at. Stop at. Okay. Well, whatever. I can't win for losing on these. Alright. Was good. I liked it. swinging blocks. It's pretty entertaining. I'm gonna do another one eventually. I might pump these out on Wednesdays. Who knows? Who knows what I'm gonna do? Cause I don't even know what I'm gonna do. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Peace.